Hey guys, it's Raul again, and today I'll be bringing you my spoiler-free review of Betrayal at Iga by Susan Span. Now this book was sent to me by the publisher for my honest review, and that is what I am going to give you guys today. Now Betrayal at Iga is the 5th book in the Shinobi Mysteries, and this is kind of like a companion series where it follows our main character Hiro Hattori and his companion Father Mateo as they go around solving different mysteries. So each book follows a different mystery. This is the 5th book in that series. I haven't read any of the other books in the series, so I was a little hesitant going into it, but because I kind of realized it was a companion series and you don't kind of technically have to read them in order, I went ahead and just jumped right into this one, and it was actually really surprising. This specific book follows the story of Hiro and Father Mateo as they go to visit Hiro's cousin Hanzo, and while they're there, Hanzo invites members of a rivaling clan to discuss a peace treaty among these different clans. So while at the dinner, one of the members of the rivaling clan ends up being poisoned and dying, and then it kind of starts off from there, and then the rest of the book continues on trying to solve the mystery of this one death. But the problem with the death of the rivaling clan is that if they don't solve this mystery and they don't solve this death, it could bring war between these two rivaling clans. So when it comes to kind of like the politics and everything within this world, I think it was definitely my favorite portion of this world and this story. Political intrigue and the politics between these rivaling clans and everything that's going on within them. Now, seeing that this is the 5th book in a series, and even though they're kind of all standalone mysteries, I can tell that there's an underlining kind of story that goes on throughout the rest of these books, especially in previous books that they kind of mention in this book briefly, and you kind of get an idea of what's going on, so you're not completely lost when it comes to this other smaller underlining story that it looks like is connecting all of the books. So I like that I didn't feel lost going into this one, even though I was jumping into a 5th book in a series. But like I said, it's a standalone mystery, so you really are focusing on this one mystery that's happening for this one clan member that died, and then you're briefly explained some of the things of the other underlining stories that gives you an idea of what's going on. I definitely, after reading this one, definitely want to go back and read the first 4 books in this series just to kind of see what other mysteries these two main characters have gone through and what they've kind of had to deal with up to this point in this series, because I really enjoy these two main characters. I enjoyed their dynamic and their friendship and everything. Hiro has apparently been put in charge of protecting Father Mateo, so I kind of want to go back and know why he was put in charge of protecting Father Mateo. So you know going in that he's got to lead him somewhere, but then you have all of these different mysteries that are happening throughout their journey. So definitely want to go back and kind of see how it all began. And I actually ended up finding book 1 at like a used bargain store, which I'm like super excited about, because now I can just actually read book 1 and start from there and see kind of where things go leading up to this one. But like I said, if you guys haven't read this series or you guys are interested in reading the series at all, you can definitely kind of jump around, because there is enough explanation for you to understand what's going on within the world and the politics within it, and you're just there to kind of enjoy the mystery that's surrounding the one book. As far as the writing goes, I think Susan Span did an amazing job at kind of establishing this world. It is very historical. It's set in 16th century Japan, and I really enjoyed all of the different historical elements that were in this book and the different kind of topics and themes that were dealt with. I believe Susan Span is a historian, so she's very knowledgeable with everything historically based within this time period, from what I can understand. So I really enjoyed that we were very immersed within this world, and we got to see something from a completely different culture portrayed in what I can see an accurate way. So I liked that we had that accurate portrayal of 16th century Japan within its culture and its people and everything. So I really enjoyed the fact that Susan Span was very knowledgeable and was able to really immerse us within this world and within this time period. Now, the only thing I ended up not enjoying about this book was, like I said, kind of those snippets of this other backstory that's kind of going on. So I wish I would have started from the beginning, because I did, even though they gave some explanation, I kind of wanted more explanation, but that's kind of my own fault for not having started at book 1. So definitely when I go back to reading the beginning of this series and reading the first 4, I might just end up bumping up the rating that I gave this one, because I did end up giving this one a 4 out of 5 stars. I really did enjoy it. I really enjoyed the mystery and everything that was going on. Everything did kind of take me by surprise, and I really enjoyed that aspect, that it wasn't as predictable as I thought it was going to be. But yeah, that was kind of my only gripe, is that I wanted to know more of the other things within this world, but like I said, that's my own fault for going into this series in the middle of it. So if you guys have read the first 4 books, you probably already have a better grasp on these characters and on this kind of other underlining story, so you might not have the same problem that I did with this book. But either way, I really ended up enjoying this one. I definitely want to go back and read the first 4 books in this series and definitely continue on with this series, because I really enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed this kind of like murder mystery set in 16th century Japan. I thought it was unique. I thought it was wonderful. I thought this world was just great and just very memorable and visual, and I really ended up enjoying Susan Span and her writing in this world and these characters that she's created. So yeah, guys, that is it for my spoiler-free review of Betrayal at Iga by Susan Span. Comment down below and let me know if you guys have read the Shinobi Mysteries at all, what you guys think, if you guys are planning on picking this up at all. I definitely recommend this one if you guys enjoy murder mysteries. This is definitely unique and something different from what I've read, and I really ended up enjoying this one. Thank you guys all again for watching, and I will see you all next time.